Hi, Jerome from Trailblazing Wine and TWTV, offering hints and tips to help you get the most enjoyment out of your wines. First of all, congratulations for getting through dry January. What a difficult month. It's the Monday of months if you're going through that pain, but well done, we're through it. And I thought this week, at the beginning of February, I would talk about wines to look out for this year and sort of trends for 2017. The first sort of grape that I definitely would recommend is a grape called Cannonau di Sardinia, which is Grenache-based grape from Sardinia. Now, Sardinia was highlighted in a book recently, The Blue Zone Solution, which is called Eating and Living Like the World's Healthiest People by Dan Buettner of National Geographic. Now, people on the island of Sardinia, the average people live beyond 90, so it's a fantastic place for longevity, and part of that they put down to this particular wine that they drink a lot of, which is with the grape Cannonau di Sardinia, and has high levels of resveratrol in this grape, has thick skins and anthocyanins in those skins, and it's a very good antioxidant, so great for the heart, and they say it's partly to do with why they live so long. So I'll be sending out an offer on fantastic wine from Sardinia very soon for you all to enjoy. Next trend, really, unfortunately, we're seeing the decline of Riesling, which unfortunately, looked like it was going to do something between 2012 and 15, but imports from Germany are still very low. It's a wonderful grape variety, but people aren't really taking to it, which is a shame. Natural wine is fairly stable at the moment. The sort of natural wine movement, there are a lot of people behind it, but the growth is still very niche. Now, I'm a big fan of wines made with respect to the environment and also have a sense of place that really reflect the area that they come from. Now, in my opinion, if there's too much emphasis on natural winemaking, removing all sulfur and basically going completely towards non-manipulation, the issue is that it's very difficult to create a good wine in that way, and therefore for the sake of you could be basically losing quality for the sake of producing a natural wine. So I'm really in favour of a pragmatic approach which uses chemicals where necessary, but for me the interest is the diversity of wine, which sometimes natural wines can prohibit a bit. One thing to look out for as well, 2015 vintage is fantastic in France, so definitely look out for Burgundy and Bordeaux wines there, so French wine will be good. We should also see a rise in boxed wines, quality boxed wines, good for the environment, but also rather than the really cheap stuff, it's great to have good quality boxed wine for everyday drinking. And in terms of the New World wine, we're seeing sort of Chile, South Africa, New Zealand continuing to grow, but also look out for sort of unusual areas like Uruguay and Mexico. I've tasted some really interesting, some pretty awful wines from there, but also some very good ones. So I think they will be on the up. So this year I plan to put together some of these wines for you to enjoy and discover, so you can see what you think of these new trends for 2017. So I hope that helps, and see you next week.